Si ogwemne luwa nabu moku nerere Araimi si ogwemne luwa nabu moku nerere Araimi si ogwemne luwa nabu moku nerere Oku nerere Oku nerere Yabu ahamo Oku nerere Yabu ahagi. I so much love this song. Welcome Odogu Paul Abo. Greetings to you. Ekenekwa moyo obuna. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching from. Before I continue this video, before I delve into the main matter, this evening, I would like to greetings. I would like to call my phone number, which is more like my signature, so that when you see my video, all these long videos where I'm doing teaching recently, and you do not see my number, just know that they don't truncate, comot everything inside. So my phone number remains 070-305-70506. And you know, if you're calling from outside Nigeria, you have to put +234 to be able to connect. All right, so I want to talk about Ogbanje. What is Ogbanje? Every time Ogbanje. Give me Ogbanje. What is Ogbanje? I saw somebody writing Ogbanje. It's not Ogbanje, it's Ogbanje. Ogbanje. Onyena Ogbanje. Now, the root of the word, I'm going to start with the root meaning. I've actually taught this topic before, but I did that on somebody's channel, Ikoro TV network, and I wasn't too in-depth on it. So I'm going to go a bit more in-depth on this video on the topic Ogbanje. Greetings, Madonna. Greetings, blessed. Greetings to you all, kings and queens. So I'm going to go a bit in-depth on this topic. Greetings, Michael. So, Ogbanje, as the word is. Now let's take, when you want to understand an Igbo word, you have to take the root, the etymology, how the word was formed. It's only a few persons, as far as Africa is concerned, that are not Ogbanje. These are souls that it is their first time here. What is Ogbanje? Onye na Ogbanje. What is Egba? Asị gị ọgba, ọ na-agba nke a, na-agba nke ọzọ. Onye na-eme something, a doer, somebody that goes, somebody that runs, ọ na-agba ọsọ. Ọ gbara ga ebe, ọ gbara ga ebe. Ogbanje, someone that is always doing something, a particular thing. Then let's look at the word nje. Nje could be to go, njem, to journey. Nje, something about going or coming. So Ogbanje is more like all about the one who comes and goes. Someone that is always coming and going. That is Ogbanje. So if you've reincarnated in this place more than twice, you are Ogbanje. If you've done it more than 2 times, you are Ogbanje. Now, let's step down. You know the prominent Ogbanje that people know. The prominent ones. Just like, you know, when something, the stereotype is that Ogbanje is a child armor or war immediately. That's the stereotype. No, Ogbanje is a child. The moment they give birth to the child dies him. That's the stereotype that has been used on all Ogbanje. Just like the stereotype you use for Igbo people is that they like money. That's all Igbo people, that they worship money. Not that they worship money, man. Yes, we also like money. And another stereotype maybe they use for Nigerians, they will tell you they are scammers. But not all Nigerians are scammers. So the stereotype and they use it for Ogbanje. We're saying that this one is even saying she's Ogbanje. She see Ogbanje. When I see such comments, I know it's coming from a place of ignorance. It's coming from a place there is no knowledge of what Ogbanje is. Now I'm going to give you different Ogbanje denode. Ogbanje, someone asked a question whether Ogbanje are water people or whether. Now, know it now that Ogbanje can come from water, Ogbanje can come from earth, Ogbanje can come from air, can come from fire, mountain is still earth, trees is still. So they can come from different places. And Ogbanje, they have different missions. Now I will explain the one Ejimakaha, the particular Ogbanje that made the rest of the Ogbanje to be stereotyped, what they come to do. And I would also like you to note that Ogbanje is not sickle cell. Ogbanje, it is not sickle cell. It is real as day and night. Ogbanje abro sickle cell. Because some people will now come to say it is sickle cell. It is not sickle cell. The major group that because of them, that's the rest of the Ogbanjes were stereotyped. This group, what they do, because anybody coming in here is coming for a purpose. There are different levels of Ogbanje. In some places, like Nsoka, you hear languages like Azweb or Ipakachi. These are also different levels of Ogbanje, but I will explain them. I will break it down. The one that you know, that you say is only that one that is Ogbanje, those ones most times, they are sent to families to torment them. Now, when you check, there is possibility that those families, those ones that will tell you, okay, they gave birth to the child, and the child died. The child comes back again, and the child died. And they will now say, okay, let's mark him or her. Maybe let's use this mark on my shoulder. Let's mark him or her, so that when he comes back, we are going to recognize him or her. So they mark the dead child, and when the child comes back, he comes bearing that mark. Because they've recognized her, him or her, they cannot go again. Oh, in the age they go. They will stay back. And most of the time, before they are marked, they must have asked questions to find out, okay, why is this way? And before they even give the mark. So sometimes, maybe it is a family that maltreated a child, or maltreated someone, or did something, or did one arrow, or did one abomination, or one evil. And the spirits decided to make them feel the same pain they inflicted on others. Maybe on the burumado. And the spirit decided to make them feel that pain. So, or do you know the pain of carrying your child for 9 months and then you give birth to the child and he dies? Another set of Ogbanje, the one they call it Bakati, that one is the most, because even the one that are dying at birth, they still births. Those ones are very good and gentle. Those ones, they call it Bakati. Those ones, oh my goodness. Those ones will come, they will stay with you. You will think you are with somebody. And they are stars. They excel in whatever they are doing. You will see them, they move faster than their mates, both in schoolwork, both in studies, both in everything, both in talking, both in walking. Anything they do is about excellence. You see them, they rush to go to school, they rush to get married. Maybe or the very excellent or name you will think he's with you. The moment maybe they get a job, you finish wasting your money to train them, and they get a job, they will die on you, because that is the contract they signed. That at the peak they will inflict the pain. When they think, some of them at that point they don't even remember. But that sign you don't sign the contract. We say you don't sign them. Or you wakobo, you Ogbanje. So that you don't sign the contract, we say you don't sign them. At the peak, they will strike. Sometimes it could be a woman. You would think you're with somebody. You will be raising her, the next thing she will get married. Most of the times they are linked to family. The ones that are linked to family, they don't die on only their family. They go to marry somewhere so they can inflict the pain on the other family. They punish two families at the same time. They get married to somebody's son, maybe the offender's son or the offender himself. They get married, and the moment maybe they are pregnant, they go to give birth to a child that will just die there. They go from there. This is their EO. This is what they came to do. No, they do not have premature death. That is what they came to. That is why you need to be asking questions when something happens. Certain things happen. That is their mission. That is what they came to do. So you understand. Now, the one that is a kind of more general, the one that most of us, majority of us belongs to. These are Starseeds. They are gifted ones. Why are the gifted ones coming back? Gifted one, Ogbanje, is not actually all that of a good thing or something to pride in. Because if you used your gift in the first place, you won't be back here. Because I keep saying it's that reincarnation will do. Someone that is not able to ascend, you come back. It's like writing carryover. It's like a repetition. That is what we are doing here. So, when these people die, they find out, oh, I was supposed to be a healer. I was supposed to be this. I was supposed to be that. I was supposed to do this. I was meant to do this. I was meant to use herbs to do this. I was meant to help women that are looking for children. I was meant to be a midwife. I was meant to help broken people that are broken. I was supposed to mend broken heart. I was supposed to do this. I did not do any of this. Let me go back and do what I'm supposed to do. Some of them is about technology, different things. And it makes them come back to fulfill their soul mission. That is obanje. Now, different kinds of obanje. You can call them the Starseeds. After this video, browse on Starseeds. You know, you will always find a name to give something. They've come to study obanje. You that have the origin of the word, you do not even know the meaning or try to study it. They give it a Yibo name and make it fine, and then you demonize your own. There are Starseeds, brown Starseeds, rainbow children, and indigo children. Read about them. They are special kids. They are special people. Fana appear with special abilities. They are extremely intelligent and talented. Their intelligence is not the normal one you see. That is why there are Starseeds, because there are seeds and there are Starseeds. Now, there are some obanjes that comes from the earth. That is where you find the obanje eluala. Obanje eluala can also be someone that is already living here, can also be a spirit that is existing on land. It can be in the mountain, it can be at the four junction, it can be on the trees, it can be on a straight road, it can be on a footpath. There are spirits residing everywhere. So there is a thin line, it's a parallel universe. Funding around you, you will be marveled. Because you won't even believe the amount of spirits. The spirits around you, their numbers, they outnumber the humans that you see around you. They outnumber them. So, obanje elu ani, obanje okwute o, obanje osisi o, ma nke nọ n'ugwu o, all of them were obanje elu ani, because the common thing about them is that they are on land. They are gifted. Most of these obanje elu ani, they are gifted with bone setting. It was your bobo. They don't need to go to school to study physiology or anatomy to be able to know what is which vein aquara shift go ginaro. or which bone has shifted, or the position of your womb, or the position of your baby, or the position of certain things. They don't need to go to school to study it. It is there and then. There's this woman in Enugu, for people that stay in Enugu, on the Mia, Anna Owayo Konano girls. That woman is very good. I will keep talking about her. That woman, I had this Imana Akaromaka, or Bodem Naka, Bakapota. It was somebody that studied anatomy, studied physiology, all those things in orthopedic, Nemeromaro. For months, Apotemecho came Belsheba Kerum bandage, Akanaza. She continued pushing my hand for months till I went to my place. My father afuaka na ajunke ihe mezi munaka. Nsi ana akpuka amaka. Osi nke ye bukwa na ihe ekekwa no nsi ana oye na agba di aka bi ihe na eke. Osi m na mbia eme ka oduje m na nke nwa yo kona no girls. The woman be ihe na as in everything about her. When she saw the hand, nka na eme na na akọwara mmadu ihe na eme mu. Ma mgbe this woman ji wee say me ho sem. But she told me this is not bone. That this is akwara, no vein, no wago. And the moment she touched it, he had an for months. It entered instantly. Only that I was still feeling the pain. But it is healing. Better than when someone was trying to break my hand in the name of resetting it. This woman cannot write her name. She cannot write her name. In fact, I know there one woman I be on a jacket about Bangya. Didn't don't touch, and she could. I don't know me. I'm pure Mac. I don't even know where that Bangwa is. But she touches the stomach and she knows where the womb. She knows the position. Even without a baby being inside, she knows. She knows the anatomy. That is her gift. Some Ogbanje and herbalists. They speak to plants. Plants speak to them. Trees speak to them. They hear the voices in the forest. They hear all these things. And what do? They use herbs to heal. You that don't have the gift might go to collect same herb and you will not get that result. Because the herbs, they don't recognize you. They don't know you. You don't know how to speak to them. You don't even give them what they take. You don't hear what they say. But if that person that has that gift goes to pick up that same herbs, they will do wonders with it. You'll be wondering, no, it is not your akaraka. Or the your hand, your destiny. That is this person's area of specialization. So they can do a whole lot of things. Now, there are these ones that come from the sun. You see them? They are the marriage counselors. They have the marriage counselors. They can be destructive with their anger. Though there is one thing common amongst all of them. I'm a pornogwago, you are in trouble. Which is why sometimes when I see them during consultation, I warn them, please do not open your mouth and talk to people anyhow. Do not open your mouth. Because most of the time, spirits are waiting around them, asking them, what are we going to do for you? When my person they get to work. And when they also bless you, the same thing, the spirits, they get to work. Just that there are more spirits that are willing to do the negative one than the positive ones. Because a lot of people want positive things. So many spirits are at work, trying to do the positive things to go around. There's only a few people that are patronizing the negative ones. And they are around that will bring out their money to say, nah, kill this person for me. That is why it's like that one is going faster. And again, it is easy to destroy than to build. It is easier to destroy than to build. So you see those ones, they do all this counseling, marriage counseling, all this counseling. They heal people. They can heal with their hands. Some of them have this hotness in their hands. You feel hotness in your hands from time to time. That is the healing energy. It is not meant for you. When it is too much in your system, it starts hurting you because it is not your own to keep. It's here that energy na kg there. Fire heals. These people, they do energy healing. They do not need herb to heal you. Those church people are abusing it. Oh yeah, when I'm why they give me when I say receive it. If someone or one day with that fire energy or one day really tell you to receive it with Akia, you will receive it. Because they do more of energy healing. They are able to transmit and transmute. They are able to do these things. They can heal you from afar off. They can absorb your energy. They radiate this energy, healing energy, and they also radiate destructive energy. So may you not have them destructive around you. Then you have the one from the air. They work together with also fire people. The one from the air, they are good with dancing. They're also good with singing. They are good with they are not good with words. They talk carelessly. They talk carelessly. But they understand a lot. They are the best people that can understand you when you're trying to explain something. One day will understand you better. Because they try to flow with something maybe you might have been trying to explain to 100 people and they do not understand. They will okay, I understand him. He's trying to say they will not help you to say it well. She's trying to say they will not help you to choose your words very well. Such is their spirit. They have super oratory skills. They can talk. Most of them are the comedians that you see. Yes, they heal your heart with laughter. Maka ikoku deha. Most of them are the comedians that you see. Those ones from air. Iberibe juru haisi, but in a good way. So most of them are in the comedy industry and also doing other things. They can also work as pilots. Oh, should Ogbanje could be a pilot? That plane, even plane, where be say they don't put and say it go crash, that plane no go crash. Because they will have good control of their elements. Now, we talk about the one in the water. Like I would always tell you, the water world is huge. They can work as midwives, singers. Most of all these artists in Etiegu, they are from there. Funny, we work. They take up, they give you back woto. Any energy you bring, they give it back to you. Because water takes the shape of what you give to it. Water takes that shape and gives it right back to you. Water will take the shape of anything. If I bring this bottle now and I put water inside, put in the fridge, it will take the shape. If I bring this one, put water inside, put inside freezer, it will take the shape. Any shape I want to give to it, it will take it. They are very sensitive to emotions. You might be telling Ogbanje, I love you. They are picking up something else from your energy. Or if you the emotions, what you did not say. That is why when people are talking to me, you're talking to me. I'm not listening. I'm not just listening to you. I'm listening to what you did not say. You said your own. No, that one you did not say. That is the one I'm hearing. Yeah, and I want that. But how is this person getting offended? When I listen to people, I'm listening to what they are not saying. That is why somebody might just write a comment. So it's very simple. But when I react on that comment, you're like, what did he do wrong? Because I've seen what he's not typing and what she's typing. What she's not typing and what she's typing and what she meant to type. because I'm able to pick, and it affects us in a negative way too if you are not able to control it. That is why I'm not able to last long in a hospital. Each time I go to hospital, kanje ko, so sometimes some people send me kanje ko go na hospital, maybe like buy blood, oxygen, and all those things. If I go there, I will just stay outside, withdraw the money. The guy in there, the welfare guy, go with them receipts. Because I will be in there, I'll be feeling dizzy. All the sickness in that hospital, all of them go to worry me. We absorb energies very easily. Even though we try to control it. When they enter a house and there is no peace inside that house, they sense it, they pick it up immediately. How about they will know? How about when they welcome, they will know. So we cannot say obanje is bad or that is good. But have you learned the lesson that brought you back? What made you to go and come back on this journey? Have you picked up that lesson? That contract you noticed that you signed, and when you went back, you noticed that, hey, you breached this contract, you need to go back and make amends. Akwe fulko odogu bubu na MCA1 on a conjunction na a breach a contract. This is not part of the contract. This, and everybody standing on their right. That is the way it is. And nobody forced you to sign this contract. You signed it. I'll keep reminding you that's no law. Nobody called you and say, oh yeah, Madonna, oh yeah, you have to go and do this working. No, you volunteered yourself. You said you are the solution and you were equipped to go do it. Because you said you can do it. And you were trusted with the job and you were equipped. You signed contract. Okay, I'm going to do this. Okay, we are going to provide you with this and that. Oh yeah, go and do the work. And then you get there. You get there, you forget yourself. But the moment you die, your soul remembers. Even subconsciously, while you're still living here, something in you keeps telling you that this is not why you're here. That there's a higher purpose. There is a reason. You are not just here to chase the papers. That there is another reason you are here. Are you living every other thing you're doing here? You see, your main purpose here is to serve humanity. Marriage, children, money, parents, siblings, all those ones now extracurricular activities. Extracurricular activities, that's what they are. But sometimes we get focused on it that it even turn out to be our sole mission. You see an obanje that comes here and then say for and start to see marriage. Maybe one man will now hurt her. She will now decide, hey, okay, Emeka mi here. Ewe jikomo na woke no wa mozo. Tofia kwa. Oja chona ichite. Orugu ife ziri ya. Mana decide go na ewe ife ye jiko ya na woke. Ona ichite and she's looking for husband. Every year she's going to Shiloh. Every year she's jumping from one native doctor to one else wine. But it's you that said it with your mouth. You do not want it again. They now make it their sole mission that they came to marry. Go mile. Sorry, that was the network. So I say now watch also I go mile. Iwe mali female do wigi. So you understand these are the different kinds of obanje. And if you're doing any work, maybe like your miri or whatever that you're doing, thank you so much. Or whatever that you're doing, it is also good to make peace and offerings to all spirits. So that somebody metasig and cast and casting and casting one cause Imana. The rest you can do from the comfort of your home, from your abode. Ichegidekwe n'ụzọ, you just know one day mara ụma ichegide n'ụzọ. Different ways to do aja ogbanje. Ichegide n'ụzọ, you will just maybe over 100 naira, 200, you just drop on the road. Drop it on the straight road or 4 junction. Where ụzọ gbara ebuo, you drop it there. Adedizika ahụ Fanta na Coke n'ụzọ. Mana idosi ya na mmiri, there are still people that will take it. You can do for ndị Ogbanje mmiri, idosi ya na akụkụ mmiri. People that will, the ones that will take it on their behalf will still come and take it from there. Nke ndị ikuku, you can always do the grain ritual I told you. It works both ways. Let me give you a secret you can do. You can go to the market and buy pigeon. Buy grains. Gote sugar, gote mmiri. Keep that pigeon, be feeding it. Whilst you are feeding it, you're speaking into those grains. You're talking. Or let's forget about pigeon. Maybe it will be hard to maintain pigeon. Buy urium. Urium okoko. Buy it. Gote grains. Dosari mmiri. Ina asị ndị ikuku. Kafa na atụ saloge. Ife ọjọọ. As they are picking on this, they should be picking everything. Picking your messages, picking your offerings to the ones in the air. And when you're done, you can send them, free them, send them on their way. They will carry your message. But if you're able to maintain pigeon, you can equally do that. You can also put sugar in their water for sweetness. They will not find that water anywhere else, and they will appreciate you. These are little things, little aja that matters. And you randomly see someone in the street. If we need the help, sorry, has something I joke buruzo kob. Oburi wuni jebu ite or kodosa no buruzo before manage. This simple one you can do on your own. Randomly, a stranger, oyemaro, random act of kindness. You just do it. Ndị Ogbanje ndị nke nọ n'okporo ụzọ, different places. These are simple things that you can do, and it paves ways for you. And so doing, you're paying your dues and you're paying in full. Okay, after this guy in them, I deserve, and you deserve you really merit your accolades. So this is where I'll be stopping tonight. The network is not all that good. So were any question based on this topic Ogbanje that I've not talked about, then drop the question now. I will answer while I'm still live. Once I'm off, I will not answer. You can type in other room. You can type in other room. So you let me know. If you have any question, you let me know. If you have any question, email Kamaro. And don't forget to share this video. Do not forget to share. Because Ogbanje, just like Osu was stereotyped, Ogbanje has been stereotyped. I mentioned the gifts to look out for, and I also mentioned how to know who an Ogbanje is. Maybe if you listen from the beginning, you will get the answer to this question. Once you have been here more than 2 times, you are an Ogbanje, because you are coming and going. Once you've been here more than 2 times, once you go more than 2 times, you've lived in 2 different days, like your 3rd time, or you are an Ogbanje. Because I gave the definition of obanje, one who comes and goes. That I'm sure of. Nze Ifoma Olivia, you will have to watch this video from the beginning. Those Ogbanje people, I describe the different stages of Ogbanje. Different. This is the one that everybody knows. Those ones that doesn't last long, and I explained their type and why they do that. I explained their type and why they do that. Me, I'm Azuebo. I do not work alone. I will tell you people one story. Akunu manamada achoku. Every form, ikadrom. This, as you see me like this, I'm not strong. Physically, I'm not strong. I'm sure all of you that are watching this video, all of you can beat me up. As in one each. Even the smallest of you, maybe if it beats me up, I'm just big. All my younger siblings, they can beat me. The respect then they give me. So even when I was in secondary school, if you're coming to fight me, I'll be running. I'll be running back. Knock a line and now say, cross this line. Cross this line. I'm running. Because I know I do not have the energy. I do not have the strength. I'm not blessed with physical strength. So in 2021, I think a week or a few days to the day I was going to open my temple. Ihejaro temple. Because they were molding pillar in front of the temple. And you know how much it costs to do casting. And the kind of cement we're casting the chop. There were these children, almost in the tenants, they were living behind my father's tenants. And casting, they will go and step on it, they will break it. The guy in M casting will come back and he will ask me to bring money again for the casting. This thing happened 3 times. And I hate flogging children. I do not like to do it. If you know that stick, young ube, our native pear, it looks like even chewing stick. One small stick that just falls on its own from the pear tree. It looks like small chewing stick. That was what I used. And I was now doing that and flogging them 3-3. They just went. They went their way. Nobody should cross the front again. Since they cannot stick to playing there, that they come there to destroy things, they should stop coming to play in the front. That the only time I want to see them in the front is maybe their parents sent them to go and buy something and they are passing through. I don't want to see them in the front that they are playing. And meanwhile, their mother has been insulting my parents, insulting my father, and me, I don't want to put mouth because it did not concern me. No be me give them house. So when they are doing all those their rubbish, I'll just stay on my own. I'll just be looking at them. That is my life. No be me give them house. I do not have any business with them. I do not sign any contract with them. No be me get house. So when my father came and saw that thing they did for the 3rd time, he was so angry. JJ, my younger brother, was busy telling him, Mary, that I've used them. Okay, I flogged them. My father was like, what did she use to flog them? Because he knows that I don't flog children. My brother now told him, Osisiube. My father singing him Osisiube. My father collected etare. I think from the moringa tree. Collected one of the branch. Now flog them, my name is here. The other woman was not defending. The one in front was not defending her daughter. That the daughter is not among. And that she knows the process. I was like, oh wow, so you know who did it. So you know when they were doing it, and so okay, you were inside and they were spoiling things. You want to defend your daughter. Because it was the 3 of them all along throughout the day they were there. But why am I telling you this story? I'm trying to paint a picture so you understand what I mean by as well. They don't work alone. They work with 2 or more spirits inside them. They don't act until provoked. So when my father did that, even though as much as I like it or not, that I know that now the woman boy and soccer. I know that one and soccer will come to fight, and I will buy the case. I will tell her I'm the one that flogged their children. I want her to face me. But when I was saying this, I was in my mind saying a mouth we go use the do am, because for mouth, this is where I'm strong. I'm blessed with the gift of speech. So this woman came back around 10 p.m. I even thought my father went out. I even thought he was the one knocking. She knocked at our parlor, this thing. I go my door without even asking who. And she was the one I saw. That's they flogged their children. Who flogged their children? Tell her, say, me flogged them. Why will you flog them? Are you mad? She was not shouting, banging the chair. I told her, see, she was doing it, she was flying up. All I was telling her, do not touch me, oh. Don't touch me. So if I see them tomorrow, for that front, I go still beat them. I go beat them again. If I see them anywhere for that front, you better cage them very well. If I see them for that front, I go still beat. Since they don't come there to play, they come to destroy things. I will still beat them. She now came up, pushed me the first time. Nakwazu. I didn't want to fight. I don't have the strength. Second time. Third time, she hit me on the chest. I grabbed her hair. I was slapping with all my might. My younger brother now came out. He was trying to separate us. My younger brother, and Tikota hey boy. Where that strength came from, I cannot explain it until today. My mom My mom was like, now when she heard the noise inside, she was like, hey, but when she came out and saw I was actually beating her, she now kept quiet. But did you know that this woman said, do you know what that's 3 persons actually beat her? Now they thought that's her story. It's shame into your voice the next day. How I did it, I don't know. If you tell me make I go fight, I not go because that one, she came and they gave it to her. I know fit. I will never look for trouble. But when it comes, I will entertain it. How it happened, I cannot explain. But our testimony is that no be one person beat them, then they 3. Because I cannot carry. Even my brother, the next day was in pains. On another miracle. Because I run away for days. Only me cannot do that. I cannot. So you understand? Certain people who are mage. Ola ha ya mage. Iwunye na eda. Gmoge aka eda na ne oboro. They are not alone. We have as rebels. They move in 3s, in 4s, in 2s, in multiple numbers. So you will know. Hakuoge and father achota mmadu. Fakuoge eda. You will have issues. So kuchegidia. So that you're not choku, you might be choku geja. So I'll be stopping here. You're welcome, Esther Ben. Please don't forget to share this video. I think I'll go on a little break. Tomorrow I'm just going to do pre-recorded videos, certain rituals you can do. I'll do pre-recorded video and post, and then share some of the gifts I have with some people that guy gave me with some people. So udo dere oyo obona. Please don't forget to share this video. Very important. That's your own way of helping me to propagate the message to propagate the teaching, the knowledge to a wider range of people. So do not forget to share this video. Do have a wonderful evening. Yagazelugi. Greetings, Cisco. Yagazelu woke gazelu wine. So I believe that we don't have any more questions, because the questions that you guys have asked are things I've treated in the beginning. So you will really need to listen and pay attention to get it, to put one or two together. Okay? To put one and two together. I'm going to call them.